Hi there, in this tutorial we're going to be creating this beautiful intro slide. I'll show you how you can insert an image into a frame and then we'll add animation to the slide. And before we begin, please support my small channel by clicking the like button. Also, if you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell. Your support is extremely important. And now let's head over to PowerPoint. We're going to start with a new blank slide. In the home ribbon, click on where it says shapes and select the rectangular shape. Now click anywhere on the slide. PowerPoint will create a square for us. Now let's change its size. Once again, head over up top and set the height and width values to 17 centimeters. Let me place the square right here. Now we'll need to change its color, and to do that, over up top in the Shape Format ribbon, we need to click on the Format pane button. This will open the Format pane over on the right side. And in here, navigate to the Line section and choose the No Line option. Now expand the Fill section and click on the Color button, and in the Color panel we would want to choose the white color. We can't see the shape now, but we're gonna fix it. Let's add some drop shadow to the rectangle to separate it from the background. Click on the Effect option in the Format pane, and in the Shadow section click on the Presses button. Let's select the first option, which is outer bottom right. Now let's adjust the values. I'm gonna leave transparency and size at their default values. Blur I'm gonna set to 23. Angle I'll leave it 45 degrees. And distance I'm gonna set to 20 points. Perfect. Next, what we need to do is to create a placeholder for the image, which we'll also use as a cropping mask. Let me select the rectangle tool again and create a square 15.5 by 15.5 centimeters. Place it on top of the white square, and now we need to make sure that both items are aligned. For that, select Edge, and in the Align tool up top, first click on the Align Center and then click on Align Middle. Great. Now we'll need to rotate both squares by about 50 degrees and place them on the slide like this. Next, let's bring in an image. We need to switch to the Home tab, and in the ribbon click on the button that says Picture, and in the menu choose Picture from File. I'm gonna select the image I've prepared earlier and click Insert. Now let me rotate it a bit, and then we need to change its size so that it would cover the blue placeholder square. And now we'll need to select both items, the image and the placeholder. I'm gonna open up the selection pane, and holding down the Shift key on my keyboard, I'm gonna select both items. Next, we'll need to switch to the Shape Format tab, and in here let's click on the Merge Shapes tool, and in the drop down we need to click on Intersect. Alright, now we're going to create a red frame. Once again, we're gonna need to go to the Shape menu and select the rectangular shape. Create a square by clicking on the slide. Now let's change its size to 17 by 17 centimeters. Then make a copy by holding down the Command key or Control key for Windows users and drag it to the side. We want to change its size to 15 by 15 centimeters and align both squares. Now let's use the Merge Shapes tool to cut out the middle part. Select both shapes, and in the drop-down click on Fragment. Now we can just delete the middle part, and this will leave us with this shape that looks like a frame. Perfect. What we need to do next is to cut the frame in half, and to do that we're gonna create one more rectangle. We'll need it to be quite long. Then rotate it 45 degrees and place it so that it would run through the frame corners like so. Also make sure it completely covers the left bottom part of the frame. Now select the rectangle in the frame, and in the Merge Shapes tool select Fragment. Now let's remove the excess parts. And our frame is now perfectly cut in half. Select both parts and head over to the right side and switch to the Format Shape pane. Then in the Line section choose No Line. And in the Fill section, we'd want to click on the Color button. Then in the Color panel, we're going to select Red color. Now let's add some drop shadow to the frame. Select the left half and go to the Format Shape pane over on the right. And here switch to the Effects tab. In the Shadow section, click on the Presses button and select the first option. And now let's adjust some of the values. I'm gonna set blur to 22 points, angle to 180 degrees, and distance we would want to be 5 points. And now let's do the same for the right half, only this time we're gonna set blur to 15 points, angle to 135 degrees, and distance will be 8 points. Next, we'd need to select both halves and put them in a group by pressing Command Option G or Control Alt G if you're on Windows. Now place the frame on top of the image and rotate it by about 22 degrees. And let's move it a bit more. Perfect. Now we need to ungroup the frame parts by pressing Command Option Shift G. Then we'd want to select the right half and send it to back. Now let me quickly add some text to the slide. And now we're ready to add animation to our slide. We're gonna start with the frame first. I'll select both halves and then head over to the animation tab. And in the ribbon, I'm gonna choose the fly-in option. Let me change its direction to from top. It's gonna start with previous and last 1 second. Now let's open up the animation pane. And in here, I'm gonna expand the effects options tab. Here, I would want to activate the smooth start and bounce and checkboxes. Let's quickly have a look at what we have so far. It's looking good. Now let's animate the image and the white square below it. I'm gonna select both and apply the flying animation. I want to change its direction to from left. In the start setting, I'm gonna choose with previous and set duration to 1 second. Let's also activate the smooth start and bounce and checkboxes. I want the image and the white square to appear with a slight delay, so in the animation pane, I'm gonna select the square animation first. Then I'll head down to the timing section and set the delay property to 0.3 seconds. Now let me select the image animation and set the delay control to 0.6 seconds. Let's preview the animation. Alright, now let's quickly add animation to the text. I'm gonna select all 3 text items. Then I'll apply the flying animation and change the direction to from right. The animation will start with previous and last 1 second. Also, we would need to activate the smooth start and bounce and checkboxes. Let me also give a small delay to each text item. The topmost text is going to appear on the slide with a 0.6 second delay. The one in the middle will fly in with a 0.9 second delay. And the bottom one with a 1.2 second delay. And now let's have a look at the result. Alright, I hope you learned something new. Let me know down in the comment section if you've tried recreating the slide. Also, don't forget to hit the like button, and if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye!